We are going to run through every single division. We're going to get one fight that we need in 2025. We're not going to have any championship fights because, to be honest, then most of these fights could have been just championship fights. We're going to try to, we're not going to completely do the UFC's job. We're still going to do a good portion of it, but I believe that they're smart enough to get, the championship fights done that we want. But, just saying that now, we still don't have Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall announced yet. So I don't know how much faith I have in them. Let's start off with heavyweight, considering we're talking about Jon Jones and Aspinall. And if I'm looking at heavyweight, there's a lot of people here that I don't give two fucks about if they fight or not. Realistically, you can't get me to sit my ass in front of the TV, in front of my monitor, and act like I'm going to be super excited to watch the next Sergey Spivak fight, the next Marcin Tybura. I don't care about that shit one bit. I can't wait for Mick Parkin to bounce back after that loss. No, I don't care. 99% of these heavyweights are fat blobs that I honestly don't care about. There's a very select few guys that I care about. We have Alexander Volkov, to a certain extent, Cyril Gane and Sergey Pavlovich. We have Curtis Blades here, Jailton Almeida, and honestly, that's about it. But I would say if I had to pick just one fight, I do like me some Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades is a fun, entertaining fighter, and I say we get him in there with Cyril Gane. Mainly because I don't want Cyril Gane to get a fucking title fight after robbing my boy Volkov. I think we do Cyril Gane, Blades for a number one contender. In the meantime, we have Volkov here. Give Volkov a Jailton Almeida. I wouldn't be mad about that. People are saying Cyril Gane versus Jailton Almeida. I'd rather see my boy Curtis Blades get that opportunity because I do think Curtis Blades wipes the floor with Cyril Gane, but let's keep moving down. Originally, my dream matchup could have been someone like a Yuri Prochazka and Jan Blachowicz. This would have been an amazing press conference. We'll have the autistic speaking of, Yuri Prochazka, as well as, like it or not, my boy Jan can be a little bit autistic out here too, speaking about, Polish power this, the suicide rope is giving him all these magical powers. Both these dudes are a little bit on that spectrum, and I love it. I can't get enough of it, but I'm also doing some realistic matchmaking in this video. If it wasn't realistic, Yuri versus freaking Jan Blachowicz all day long. Yuri's on a win streak. Jan is on a 2-fight losing streak plus a decision, so technically almost like a 3-fight losing streak. Someone else who's on a losing streak. I want Jan Blachowicz, Jamal Hill. I don't care if Jamal Hill beats Khalil Roundtree or loses to Khalil Roundtree. I want this shit next. This would be a banger of a fight. This would be a back and forth war. Both these dudes have nothing but fight of the night and arguably fight of the year contenderships on their resume.